This the link up. This the link up. This the link up. Welcome to the link up. This the link up. This the link up. This the link up. Welcome to the link up. Oh. Yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Link Up Podcast with your host, Mr. King, Kana and Woods here in the building.
Kana, say sorry.
Sorry, bye, fuck you. Sorry. Look, this is what we're trying to fucking say is that, all that.
Fucking say
it. Just leave it alone now. Anyway, this is the second take. We had to do this over again because my mic wasn't plugged in and I didn't realize it. So
now we here again.
Yeah.
So now we introducing K-Dot once more, the person who we just learned in our first take that he had his name before K-Dot, aka
Nah,
Kendrick
that
Lamar.
rough, man. We missed the whole story. It has to go through again. But anyway, the original K-Dot. So give him a little background, kid.
Yeah, K-Dot from Cold Bay, St. Martin. You know what I mean? Born in the 80s.
Oh, like fuck.
If that's what you want to call it. Not the early 80s. But yeah, either which way, Mac School, Academy, usual stuff. Let me see. I started writing music, writing raps when I was 9.
Wow.
Yeah, because I was mashed up and couldn't play sports, couldn't do anything anymore for like a year. So what you gonna do but write some stuff? So that's how that started up. And
so you want to explain that a little bit, like what he was mashed up from?
Yeah, because I know normal 9-year-olds don't just choose.
Yeah, okay. I had a lot of childhood was odd. You know what I mean? Like at first I was like a real good baseball player. I was like 6, 7 playing with 14, 15-year-olds and them type of ones and
True.
Playing really well. I was in Little League, you know what I mean, playing with the older cats and whatnot. So basically my whole vibe at a young age was, we're going to be a baseball player and then we're going to back it up with some basketball. But baseball was baseball. Even to the point where they had the scouts and things from the Braves that come. And Marvin, big up Marvin. Pork Chop. You know Pork Chop. They might had feature me as like, the youngest cat there. But anyway, I get an accident, my father, and car hit me in the back. And back was in rags. That was pretty much like a year, not doing nothing. And then I had something there with my brain. I had stopped getting oxygen. So that was like another year.
Wow.
Damn.
And then I was doing like shock therapy every Thursday, all kind of craziness. It's like, man, I couldn't be in the light and them ones. It was basically in the dark for like 9 months and them type of ones. So those type of things, they kind of make me solitude. At first it was like, around a lot of people and friends and the type of ones. But then after it's like, it's stuck in with your family and like
I used to be by yourself.
My brother friends and them type of ones. So at a good point in time, I was just used to being around older people. You know what I mean? So during all that, you pick up a lot of things and like I say, a lot of alone time. So you pick up writing, and my father's a teacher, my mother's a teacher. My father do writing, my father write for politicians and things he used to do. So I just got a vibe in me because when I was young, I had to talk like this now. Man, I know how to talk, act like how to act. But in reality, like my first 12 years, 11 years, whatever years, I couldn't speak in the house like this. I couldn't even talk with bad subject-verb agreement. You know what I mean? I be speaking the King's, Queen's English.
Subject-verb agreement.
Yeah, legit. You know what I mean? Legit. So
the articulateness was always there.
Yeah, I wasn't reading the thing. When reading wasn't cool, I was reading. And those type of things, you know what I mean?
You sounding like Nas, man.
You want to say?
Backstory a little bit. My parents was teachers and things. Used to stay inside, look out the project window and just write.
I was more outside than Nas, though. I was everywhere with my brother. At a certain point, after I went through that brain thing, they realized like, this boy is a fucking beast because like things I was going through, I wasn't really complaining and thing. So I get respect from my brother them, and I was with my brother everywhere. I was like a little 10-year-old in the whole house. Facts in the strip club all over, etc. So I was quiet too. So you know what I mean. I ain't saying nothing. Just GPS. Hold on. I'm right here. Thank you.
The government tried to fair you, man.
Why you need to relax with them? Yo, I ain't seen my government name here, right?
we can
my name K-Dot, that's what
K-Dot SmokeHouse, that's my name.
What's the
You
last?
had the SmokeHouse for Kendrick. Differentiates.
True.
But yeah, so pretty much that's that. And then, so that's where the rhyming and thing come in because all those things going on, blah, blah, blah. I have a intellectual background in terms of family-wise. So, but not a rich background. So, all those things put together, amongst other things that we're going to talk about, lead to me writing. You know what I mean? So, pretty much fast forward, maybe I was in academy, so, first farm, I remember writing a track for a partner there from the French side. We went to do a talent show on the French side. So I write a song for him for $50, and he went to fucking talent show, come back school. Yeah, dog, you see, I in the thing, I the best. Nobody can't fuck with me, boy. Who in the school beat me? Like, what the fuck, nigga, I write this shit. But yeah, it's alright. So after that, I was like, okay, you know what, I gonna really, like, you know, rap. And then I heard, like, Kyle was on the show sometime. Yeah, so
DJ S.A.E.
that was my first rap group. I younger than Kyle. Yeah,
yes, for those who was listening to the episode with DJ
S.A.E. confused.
My bad, S.A.E.
Yeah. For those who was watching the episode with DJ S.A.E., when, if you remember, he had mentioned a time when he was doing this whole thing with K. This is the K.
Word. So yeah, we used to do all freestyling, blah blah blah. Now we used to do shows. I used to do shows in the gym. And I remember we do a show. Probably the first show we do on the pier. That was funny. In tongue, we come there with CD ready and thing, you know, instrumental practice for like 19 hours. You know what I mean? Good to go. Put on the CD. CD ain't playing. Ain't playing. So what we do? Do the whole thing a cappella. Let's drop it. You know what I mean? Hardcore. Dumbest shit ever. But it was cool.
Need to ask
so that worked out too well.
It worked out. Like, for the time, I was young as hell. The girls them were happy. Everybody was happy. But looking back at it, they're stupid as hell. But I mean,
but I couldn't do much with it anyway.
Yeah, but it was vibes, man. We just do all these extravaganzas. Then we break up. I ain't gonna get into that purpose, but man, separate. I do my thing. He do his thing. He wasn't cool. And then, I had stopped rapping for a minute. For sure. And then, when I get back into the rapping thing, basically it was, because basically I was supposed to go college and them type of ones, but the government being the government, did some governmental shit.
Plan stop.
Yeah, anyway.
Plans change.
So fuck all of it and fuck all that. Basically I end up still in St. Martin, and boom, me, Remedy, Breads, we had started a group. They got me and Remedy. Remedy was basically a dude who was like top rapper on St. Martin, original rappers, you want to call it, who was on CDs and shit, who was with DVH, Duncan them.
True.
You know what I mean? It was Rockshun and Twiggy and Bandit, them cats. Remedy had just come from New York, so Remedy had like a different flavor. Honestly, he was the best, straight up. He had the best. You know what I mean? And then, so I was always a young dude around. So basically, he from COVID too. We link up, start making music, etc. Link up with Breads sliding the crew. We start doing music, start recording with Outcast. Then boom, bam, bam. Breads went college. Me and Remedy fall out. Fuck, but me and Remedy fall out. And then after, me and Remedy fall out. And then basically Outcast like, yo, you shouldn't be paying to record and them type of ones. Like, you know. So pretty much I started recording by Outcast for free and blah blah blah. And then had a tune, I do a song. If you want to get technical with it, as a humble nigga, I ain't really into that, but you can get technical. It's 2019. You want to get technical with it. Yeah. Like on St. Martin, at that time, I was the first dude to fucking make a beat, rap on the beat, record, boom, put it out. You know what I mean? Like,
the whole process.
Do everything yourself, yeah, you know what I mean? And bam, record a song with Outcast, bam, put it out. And then that's when we had the little local countdown radio show thing. So we used to have tunes from Bandit, whoever, Versatile for sure. Versatile always big dog, a big dog.
Rapping.
Yeah, I mean, Versatile come up together in that whole rap shit. So, and those type of folks, you know what I mean? They used to always be big on the countdown, and actually myself. Check on when that song had come out, a song called The Police. My bad. That song went number 1, whatever you want to call it. And then I went do an interview, and then from there, I ended up hosting the show after because people like the interview. Okay, then, yeah. So basically, they like the interview, and pretty much I ended up being the co-host. So me and Outcast had that show, Keeping It Real on Laser 101 for a while. We are maybe 2 years or something like that. We went, actually, fun fact, we went on tour. I'm doing quotations. We went on tour. We went Sabre, and we went Holland. It was what, 2003 or 2004, something like that. Yeah, for DJ Prime, actually. Prime, Wax Fiend, Marvel, and who promoting it? That dude Spice, who's still promoting now.
Or who promoting SVD.
Okay. And then, yeah. They bring us up and we perform Rotterdam, Deventer, and another spot. You know, cool. It was a vibe. You know what I mean? It was definitely a vibe. And I came back, blah, 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 do the show, making music, etc., etc. And then I was on a vibe basically like, boy, I want to do something, you know, like do something bigger. All the time I had a best friend who was always tight with from 3 years old. He was American, and he grew up in St. Martin, leave early. But when he eventually went back to the States, he went deeper into the producing. Cause I was always rapping, he was always producing. You know what I mean? And then eventually I get into the producing thing in high school, whatever. But basically what I was saying is I went to Atlanta with him because he developed a crew. He had a crew, Money and Power Boys, Map Boys in Atlanta, and yeah, we were doing stuff, etc. 2005, 2009, that's a long story. We didn't get too much into that. But basically, I learned a lot of stuff, get screwed over a lot, and get a lot of experience. Quit rap like 19 times in between that. Get depressed. All kind of dumb rottenness, you know what I mean? But I learned a lot of stuff, like I say. Move on. I had my studio in St. Martin, SmokeHouse, was born, you want to call it. Boys, them, K-Dog, Breads, franchise, etc. All the boys, you know who they are. And then, I moved up into Holland 2012, randomly, honestly, very randomly, and went to S.A.E. I always wanted to go to S.A.E. So I was like, you know what? Hey, let's go to S.A.E.
How that experience? Explain that experience a little bit. I mean, I personally know about it, but how that was for you being somebody from St. Martin and somebody that's a pretty well known school, especially where producing.
Yeah, for sure. But honestly, that was always a goal, right? Even when life had take different paths, that was always something I was looking to do because I just love the whole music thing. Because reasons why I quit, because it wasn't making no sense at certain point in time to that field, you know what I mean? And to me, it was causing more loss than gain, even though, you know, there's a lot of superficial benefits at certain times, you know what I mean? That people was like, why you stopping this for? You know what I mean? Because at that time, it was like, I had a certain point in time, they had me like a year, 2 years, couple of years in there, maybe more, where it was like, yeah, but, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, but, you know what I mean? It was really like popular and girls, but,
It wasn't getting paid.
Boom, bam. You understand what I'm saying? That's the motive, you understand? And no, that don't mean that I was broke at certain times, and then, anyway, so the whole point is, music is just deep in my fucking soul and all that type of stuff. So I just gotta get it out and gotta keep doing it. And I'm the type of person who can't really be constrained too much. So I have to just do my thing, do my passion, and try turn it to the business. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. But S.A.E. was a dope ass experience. It was very very challenging because when I went there, I was in school for 10 years already. I had come out of high school. I finished high school when I was 16. So, and that was it. So then I come in school, we doing like shit on networks and laptops and shit. Like when I finished high school, big man, I think internet had just come in maybe the month after I dead ass. You know what I'm saying? So I like, what?
Had to do a little catching
man,
up.
I do a kind of, like with the notes, big man. I come with pencils and all kind of thing and notebooks and lines and agendas and thing. You know what I mean? Man, and telling, no, you got a MacBook on your first day. I'm like, okay, I appreciate the MacBook, but you know, so it was a transition, and also I didn't realize that it was so much with engineering, because that's what I did. I did audio engineering. I finished. I did my audio engineer paper. Take me 2.5 years. I did. Bam. So anyway, it had so much science in it. That was the biggest thing for me. I didn't expect so much rotted science, there, man. Like, I remember I went to academy and I do business. Why I do business? Honestly, that was a stupid ass decision. I'll tell you straight up. you're in academy now, do science. But I did business, right? So I had no science. After second form, I had no science. And now when I come in to do the audio engineering vibe, bam, fucking physics and all kind, everything except biology that got to do with science. You know what I mean? And you gotta calculate reverbs and all kind of
frequencies and whatnot.
Yeah, so it's like, ooh, sir. But it was real good though. It was real good, especially the practical experience. That was really the dopest thing about it. You get your own private time, book out studios, and then you can work on your own music, do whatever you want. Basically just educate yourself hands on. That's the best part. Because music is only so much you could get with theory, because
yep, for sure.
You know what I mean? Unless you're doing pure classical music, symphony type shit. But if you're doing anything.
And even then, if you still ain't writing out them notes, if you never compose pieces, like,
you know what I mean? But like, especially if you're doing like urban music,
you gotta make music.
It gotta be vibe. There's a lot of vibe with it. So,
but from what I had understand, especially from what I had see from some of the projects K had let me see him what he was working on. They had some international people in that class, and some of the shit this man had come home with and leave with my hair was like by.
Yeah, your roommates.
It was some different thing. What was that folk type something I was working on at one time?
I think that might have been my final exam.
It
was like folk, reggae, pop, folk again.
Yeah, lead that singing.
String. It was complex.
Yeah. But like, what kind of exams? Speaking of, since you mentioned exams, like what type of exams you would have in school?
Okay, well, one of the exams was the DAW exam, the DAW exam. So we had to do Pro Tools, Logic, Reason, all the main ones. So we had to do an exam on all the main ones. So pretty much setting up a session, recording, you know what I mean? But not using the mouse. You got to use shortcuts, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? This is about efficiency and speed and, that type of vibe. And then we also had like a MIDI exam. So you got to go and we had an Akai sampler and a motif. We used them too, and boom, bam, bam. We had to basically use the MIDI sampler to convert the audio samples and run it through the fucking what we're using, Logic, and then make a program out of it and load it up into a program so you could put it into another sampler. Pretty much. It sounded like a lot of nonsense, but
yeah.
It kind of was, but it was all good. And then we had a couple other exams I can't remember right now, to tell you the honest truth. And then we had the main exam, which was the main two exams. The stress test, that one was ill. But that one was ill. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I wasn't who I was, I would have cried. And dead ass, I would have cried because the stress was not a lie. The man was on your ass, man. And the dude, Bruce, he's a old school British engineer. This man was around with like Beatles and them type of cats, you know what I mean? He old school and he did drink. Old school British, a real old school British fucking guy, fish and chips, jolly good show guy, you know what I mean? Yo, this man would be like, I smell like, K, come on, the reverb, come on, K, the reverb, come on. Like, what the fuck? Like, slap you, big man. So you can't do that. You got to be, this is your money you're paying. It's not the government's money. It's it's private money. Don't fuck it up. It's okay, your pocket, my nigga. So, you know what I mean? And all that is good, though. And I ain't like up to now, Bruce. I respect Bruce. Bruce is a mentor. Bruce and Frank, them two guys out at that school, them and them really helped me out a lot. And, the stress test, that was crazy, like I said. But that's the SSL. The SSL is the board you basically see on TV all the time.
Big mixing
the one
board.
Dr. Dre got in his house. That big ass one. So we had to set up a session, etc., etc. And we have to act like we in a session. So he giving us things to do. We had like 20 tasks. And then, boom, he's like, yeah, do this. And you got a certain time limit. And you can't be fucking up. And, you can't touch the wrong thing. Like, okay, you know what I mean? It can't be like, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, maybe it's that. You got to go straight to the right button.
Like the idea of what would be like if you was in studio with top tier artists and stuff. That type of
it's supposed to simulate that type of environment, yeah.
True.
So that was that vibe. And then they had naturally the written exam, which was on a computer.
What kind of questions you had on that? Like just theoretical stuff or like more...
They had one side.
What does a compressor do? What does an equalizer do?
But not that simple. Like, sorry, not that simple. What does a compressor? What does the EQ do? It's more like if Gary was singing. Okay, like if Gary was rapping on a track, right? And Gary had the fucking microphone volume all the way up like an asshole. Right? Let's say this is hypothetical, folks. Right? And then boom, he gonna be rah, you know what I mean? Rah. So you're gonna try to fix it if you can't get it redone. So we're gonna try to fix it. So if you're gonna try to fix it, what would you use? A, compressor, B, compander, C, equalizer. Shit like that. Write out what attack knee threshold ratio is, you know what I mean? Like would be best for such and such a lead vocal or a backup vocal, stuff like that. Reverb. You walk into a room, the room is 44 by 53 by 21 by 86. Calculate the reverb in the room. I get an answer wrong. Yeah. That one, yeah. When we go in them fucking ones, I'm like, skip that one, skip that. Yeah, anything that went a little too scientific, I was like, yup, I need my father for this one.
Nah, but
yeah, but yeah, it was a lot of ill shit though. I ain't even gonna lie. Let me tell you how ill it was. Like, I remember we start, like, first day, it must have been like, okay, all the classes who come in, maybe it was like 100. Let's say 100, most likely less. I'm gonna say 100, right? Maybe I graduate with like 15 niggas. But not niggas, like, I was the only nigga. So me and my African brother. Yeah, not that. Yeah, dog, a lot of them was dropping out, dog. It's like, yo, when we could come there, like, yo, wait, homie. Well, homie going back to England, man. Like, okay.
Yep, I remember that happened here too, but ain't no different than
you.
End up with like start off with 35 people, graduate with like 2.
Yeah, but when you reach the end of the threshold, you're gonna see most of the people gonna drop off.
But yeah, but at least what 30-something% is thing of the first year. The rest 15% second year.
I remember that process.
Yeah, shit real.
But while he was in S.A.E, what would you say is like one of your most memorable moments? Something that definitely stood out to you, like, yeah, that was dope.
But a lot of them. I would say probably we had a recording session with this Suriname drummer partner there. We used to drum. We drum for a lot of big bands in the States. I know the level of drumming he was on. I thought I was a wrong good drummer sometimes and see good drumming, but this man was on a next level of that drumming shit. Like, I don't even understand. I was on a next level, bro. I ain't even going to lie. Even just like, we had to mix it after 2, like, everybody get a chance to mix it, and it's like, but this is the easiest shit in the world to mix. Like, he like wasn't making no mistakes. And now when you're mixing for drummers and recording drummers, it's like, oh shit. There's a sample here, off here, off there. You know what I mean? It's human nature. Like,
the timing
and
stuff.
Yeah, it's like, them things precise. Now, drumming is the hardest thing in the world, right? Like,
you creating the
if you're really a good drummer, if you're a real good drummer, that shit is not easy, fam. So, this man was just always on point. Like, things like that. And maybe we do a couple like field trips. We went lowlands and those type of things. Went in Melkwek and see how everything to run. And, like, do some live engineering and them type of ones. Boom. The coolest thing ever. Freaking Irwin, damn young teacher guy. This motherfucker's crazy, dog. We had a class, electronics class. The man sit on with a petri dish, with water, a banana, and a mixer in parts, and pieces of metal, and his iPhone. And he like, yep, we're gonna make a mixer today. I'm like, what do you mean we're gonna make a mixer today? Bro, honestly, I can't tell you what you do. I'm gonna tell you honestly. I ain't gonna be dead ass. Like, if you put them things in front of me, somebody get electrocuted right now. But what eventually happened, I still got pictures to show how crazy that was. What eventually did happen is the man take a piece of metal, connect it to a jack, like it going to the mixer, but it's not going to the mixer, it's going to a banana. And he used the banana as a fader. So he put a steel piece on top of the banana, and then he roll it down, and the volume go down. And he move it up, and the volume go. Because he said the banana got potassium, and the potassium the fuck with the charges of the neutrons and the otrons and the photons and the some kind of Voltron transformer type of fuck. I don't know. I do business in academy. So all of it done, and then he do it with water. He take the thing and he put it in water and he use the water as a freaking fader, dog. Like, I watching this thing like that's
Magic.
This is the Illuminati. Like, this is what the fuck they were talking about.
What type of trickery?
God damn.
Yeah, that would be like sorcery.
Shenanigans, I call it shenanigans on that.
Yo, I hear nobody blame that to Illuminati a long time.
Gotta blame them.
What happened to Illuminati?
Huh?
They still around?
They chilling, man.
You know, see what happened is people started to realize, or maybe they still ain't realize, that when man was saying 19, however long ago, that selling your soul, everybody went to fucking sci-fi and start seeing things coming out your body and burying yourself in holes and all kind of dumb fuck. When they didn't realize selling soul is just you're wearing a fucking dress. You know what I mean? You know better, nigga.
Stepping
you wasn't
outside.
raised to wear no dress.
Stepping outside the integrity.
Fam, you don't be dying how if you decide you are different, I ain't that okay. But you know that ain't what you're about. And you trying on dresses to get on, fucking man to get on, doing those type of things. You know what I mean? That's selling your soul because at the end of the day you can't sleep. At the end of the day you can't be alone because you're tormented. You understand? You got money, you're rich, you're good to go. But
That ain't gonna help you.
you're fucking stressed out. But your soul gone. For some dumb fuck.
No, but then think, what you busy working on right now then?
Yes, sir. You got a lot of fucking projects they're working on. Right now, themselves, we got an Operation Unity thing. That's a whole vibe. Like all.
Yeah, what about stuff?
Like
I see that
700 man, like man about the woodwork. No, thing started. Megalops, Toothpick. This man, one of the original rappers, them from St. Martin. You know what I mean?
Yo,
DVH.
Samantha got the best nickname.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Yeah, you know, so
Wait.
Megalops and toothpick.
Let me ask them.
it's the same name, same person. Same person. Yeah.
My bad.
Yo,
I had a feeling.
I thought he was two people, man.
That's what I had to ask.
it's legendary, dog. When you're so legendary, you need 18 names. So.
I feel you.
But yeah, he the one honestly who had the idea. He hollered at me, started chat like, yeah, let me do this. It started out as let me do a song with a bunch of St. Martin original rappers, and yeah, you know, bring the unity vibes. Basically, long story short, the WhatsApp chat turned to like 60 man all around the place. It was like, oh Nelly. Like, big man, we can have 60 man on the track now. Shit not work, my lord.
You are the world.
Shit never work. I'm like, yo, Quincy ain't coming close to me, you know? I don't trust that nigga. But Quincy, anyway, that was different. But fucking Quincy Jones, we talking about this in case somebody thinks it's semi thing, Quincy. But yeah, so basically, we do the first tune. Long story short, we do the first tune. I choke a beat, stroke a reference, you know, because you know what it is. We think a lot of people talking sometimes. It's like, you know, a lot of ideas, a lot of vibes. So like, okay, let me speed this thing up. And it's like, hey, let me drop a reference. How you feel about that? Bam, jump on, you know? And then boom, that's how we get going. So yeah, I mix, master it, put it out tentatively on what you call it? Caribbean World Charts.com. It's a cool vibe though. I respect the Caribbean World Charts site because it's a local dude. It's Denicio, high grade. He on the track self actually, and he owned the platform. It's like you would say a SoundCloud, a Tidal, a Spotify for local artists. I respect that for Caribbean things, and they got charts and you know what I mean. So King, the three conscious cats. I mean the wise cats. Three conscious cats need to jump on that. You know what I mean, etc. I myself got to put stuff on it. I ain't still put on it. You know what I mean. So, but right now I hit a remaster of it, and boom bam. About to go on Spotify and them ones tomorrow itself. So like next week I'll be out. And yeah, so basically got a couple other songs gonna come out. I'm gonna let them and them more take control of some of the other songs, cause you know, kind of hug up the vibe on this one and makes it master it. This is my, you know, my hook, my everything. You know, so let other
now your vibe.
Let other people more get the vibe. It don't make it seem like I'm trying to be on some kind of PDD vibe. So, yeah, we can get the young cats mixed up into it too, the younger ones, you know, to try to bring that. So, yeah, that's that. And then, right now I work in SmokeHouse. I'm working with Z.I. I got EP with Z.I. Working on, we got like 2 or 3 more tracks to record.
I was gonna ask this, okay? I've been seeing this Z.I. panel in a lot of your IG clips.
Mans
you know,
don't want
no
part of Z.I. They ain't want no part of Z.I. Buju Bantan come out, Buju need to call Z.I.
Okay then.
Word, the big bird. The man, yo, this phone like you don't. But yeah, Z.I. is a real ill dude from St. Martin. Originally from DQ, actually. Yeah, original dude too. He's definitely one of the original cats. He been around. He used to be rap way back in the day with one of the original rap groups. Before I was even any, when I was just could just watch and pay homage. You know what I mean? Them on them Funk Devils.
Funk Devils.
You know what I mean? The original, yeah, Funk. There was a big group when he was possibly a sperm, but they were No, man, you were born. Man. No, maybe you were sperm, but no, you were born. You were definitely born. But they were popping. Honestly, it was like one of the first popping rap groups on the island.
Okay.
Big up to the Funk Devils. It had a girl in it too, Lovey. She was bad as hell. Yeah. So he been up here a good while though. Honestly, I never really had a link with him, but we kind of link up through the Unity vibe, the Operation Unity vibe. He came to record his verse. Everybody who recorded verse in Holland recorded to my studio. So he come to record the studio there. We vibe a little bit, and the vibe was vibey. You know what I mean? So
bars.
Hey, so yeah, I had a talk with this man. We labeled head, no homo, and everything was cool. We decided, we're gonna work on an EP. Hip-hop EP. He's normally a reggae artist. But diversity is key. Switch it up. So, I'm producing the whole EP. He's doing it there by me and whatnot, putting it together. And coming out real good. Working with a lot of Martin. I was up here, I was pushing Gilla hard with that whole vibe. Was doing Gilla stuff. You see how Gilla progressing now.
Northeast.
I don't even need to be around this
That
motherfucker.
was you too, right?
I don't even need to be around this motherfucker anymore. That was me. Yeah, that was I don't need to be around this guy anymore. You know what I mean?
And I see you be working with Ra too.
Oh, I was going, trust me, dog. Ra?
From the music I heard of this man from the tape that he got out there already on some.
No, I ain't gonna say forget the tape, because the tape hard. But this fucking EP that we got there, this EP he got it, do that whole one too. That fuck there, right? I talking about next level shit. Not to say like for St. Martin. I talking about for fucking music, dog.
Hip hop in general.
Yeah, dog, because young DMX, that's what I call him. He's young fucking X without the drugs. Only weed. Only smoking. Not. We don't no cracks on them type of vibes. You understand? So he gonna be straight. This man got a different vibe. You understand what I'm saying? That way, there's a good vibe to everybody who I'm working with. Like closely now, everybody got their own lane. You understand? That's the whole point. Like, Gilla is Gilla. You know what I mean? Gilla, he got he commercial motivational vibes going on. Or you can't fuck with Gilla. How the fuck are you gonna fuck with Gilla? And Ra, come on. Ra is just the fucking,
street dude.
Slash. But that's why this EP gonna fuck you up, because man only thinking street dude, dude, drugs, guns, alcohol. Fuck all that. That's just a means to end. This is a real fucking project. It's showing his soul. You check man bearing his soul. You understand? That fuck hard to do. I don't bear my fucking soul like that. I wasn't doing that for.
I feel you.
But this man bearing everything. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like heartfelt type of music. It ain't let me turn up on 6 Marley's music is fucking. If you pop a Marley and that fuck, you crying for 4 days. Facts.
Description, that's what I say.
Yeah,
man, gotta be paying you for this promotion now.
That's fam, dog. Anything he get. We're doing this together. But yeah, so this man, he probably insane, fucking insane.
But before all of that, I want to take you back a little.
Okay,
bit.
take me back, no?
SmokeHouse, where that came from? What's the idea? I mean, where did the name come up, and how long has SmokeHouse existed?
I gotta see how real answer. Well.
I got choosy answer though.
I mean it on
the name SmokeHouse for sure. The name is an evolution. The name SmokeHouse start in probably like 2007, 2006, something like that. Yeah. 2005 when I come back from Atlanta the first time. And I was like, fuck it. Okay, 2005. So anyway, in a type of a way, I've always been synonymous with marijuana. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, SmokeHouse.
Okay.
And then music. I mean, okay, my spot. I always had a spot where all of my boys them would be. All the SmokeHouse boys them would be. I always had the spot. You know what I mean? And the spot ended up being the studio. You understand what I'm saying? And like I had my little block that was there. So me and K-Dog actually is who originated the name. Kid-Dog come out and Kid-Dog was like, yo. No, somebody opened the door and it was like, yo, this fuck is the real SmokeHouse. Like, oh shit, yeah, SmokeHouse.
That's always
that's
some dumb
period.
shit like that. No?
And then checking like, yo, like we can't just be like no crew, SmokeHouse. We really into the music thing. I wanted to start mixing my own music, so bam, own studio. The studio is named SmokeHouse. Everything that we do is called SmokeHouse. You know, and at the point it's like, yeah, the gang. It's not no fucking gang. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's just
Not a movement.
squad. You know what I mean? It's just family. Like I don't really got friends like that. And I don't like to hang around people just to hang around people. You know, they got people like to hang around people just because they ain't want to be alone. I ain't in that fuck. So like, if I want to be around, I'm going to be around. You know what I mean? So my squad is my squad. We do music together. We do whatever we was doing together. And that's really how SmokeHouse start. And I do a commercial for Coors Light. That's when it really start. Because then that's when I realized, okay, I maybe could do something. You know what I mean? Because it was a smooth hustle itself.
How that come about?
I get linked there with Caribbean Liquors and Tobacco. And it was like, yeah, record 3 commercials for Coors Light. Let's see. You know what I mean? What you could do. So, bam, I do a rap, I do talking, I do a dancehall type thing. Boom. So, it should be known, statutes of limitations, those type of things. I put I put like a ill-ass fucking invoice in, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I take like, you know, such and such hours in such and such professional studio, that'll cost such and such an hour. I needed writers to write a script. I needed a dancehall artist to do the dancehalling. I do a rapper to do the rapping. You know what I mean? Etc. So, you know, it's legit. Every, you know, breakdown everything. So it ended up being a solid piece of money. For something I do in my bedroom with no help. You understand what I mean? I do all the beats. I do the thing. I just write everything. I just, you know, I went in there like laughing to myself like, my boys outside like, look at this one. They gonna laugh at me. They gonna say, nigga, what's wrong with you? And then like, you know, get them the thing like, yeah, this is the proposal. This is the work. And then they listen to it. And then confer. And then, okay, you'll have your money next week. I'm like,
Yep.
you know, in my head, I'm like, oh shit, you know, like this is like, moves, you know what I mean? But you gotta keep it poker, you know, professional. Like, hey, good job. And then so from there, and I ain't gonna lie, that commercial was a lot of trips because for years, that damn commercial played for like 7 years, dog. And then people are always like, dog, I hear on the radio today. Just on the commercial, goes down easy. Hey, goes down easy. For years, people was fucking with me, dog. Like, goes down easy. But still, that make me know, like, besides, like,
It what?
yeah, besides just making, like, music, my own music, and, you know, for the boys, them,
You
could
do a little
also,
more than that.
yeah, do commercials
hustles.
and various things. And that's when the S.A.E thing popped in my mind, and etc. And that was like, 2000.
Oh, from since
Yeah,
then
I
you was
think they were
watching
my,
SE?
yeah, I was thinking of going to the one in Atlanta, but I had one in Atlanta. You understand? But after a while, through circumstances what occurred in Atlanta, that was not possible for me to return to Atlanta at that time. So it was Holland. You know what I mean? Plus, at the end of the day, man's Dutch.
Yep.
Might as well take
Better-
advantage of the rates.
Exactly.
You understand? And yeah, it was a lot cheaper than the one in the States.
Yeah.
All the ones in the
Yep.
States too, unless I wanted to go like Qatar or something. Me nah do that there. So
That's a different type of dedication. man.
yeah, I mean and all that. So yeah, that how that went there. So yeah, but bam, also working with these other man some them. Right now, I ain't gonna lie, I'm picking up all the Semant cats because man, you know, intermingle with a lot of these Dutch dudes and my whole thing is need to get Semantin like
Man and popping.
respected, not fuck on, but like respected properly in up here, you know, in Europe, Holland, music, entertainment wise, you understand? Because my whole thing is when man them from St. Martin, fuck St. Martin, the unloved Antilles, St. Martin, Sabre, but fuck it, St. Martin top, but St. Martin, Sabre, stay sure. You know what I mean? Like, if the man them want to do something besides, they ain't too academic, you know what I mean? They ain't the vibe. You know what I mean? You know how jobs be in St. Martin, you know how vibe is in St. Martin. Like, if your father do something, could be actually legit, good, key children could get punished for that 4 years later, you know what I mean? So, I don't know a lot of things, what might be going on for cause people to do certain things, what they might do in that, or it might look down on them. You know what I'm saying? So, I would like for it to have a lane, an avenue, for people You know what I mean? From St. Martin, those type of places to be able to come up here and work in the entertainment industry. And that's what I'm saying, like music. Because St. Martin, let's be honest, St. Martin, the top fucking professions in St. Martin is rapper and model. That's where you're going to hear all the time. Rapper and model.
You see yourself being more stationed up here, or just being like you say, it's for the St. Martin people who looking to do something different? Do you see yourself staying up here or going back to St. Martin self?
Nah, for sure you're going back to St. Martin.
Okay then.
It's just for it's just a certain time, you know what I mean?
Experience and all of them things.
It's just the game we gotta get, and then
respect all you who you know say are you going back
and then go back. Yeah, dog. I don't want to die in this man country, dog. Real talk. Me ain't going in man soil at all. I ain't fucking with that, dog. They don't love me, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. Not to say, yeah, they don't love me. They don't.
But none of us.
But yeah,
so
recently worked with Dollar G2, Mr. Hardest on the Rock. He just he still started coming through. Who else?
Dollar G.
Your partner in crime, Cheat Code.
I was just gonna ask you, what happened to that track, dog?
Don't worry about that track. I got a project coming with somewhere else with a track coming.
Cause I was wondering, quite some time me and Cheat Code did these verses.
I mean, he was talking about that.
The Shanty track.
No, that's my track, not Shanty track.
Well, it was you, Shanty, Cheat Code, and
let's make it straight. That's
I ain't you give me like 17 million vocals to start through. each vocal got 4 harmony structure bars.
My Cheat Code, dog. Cheat Code.
I was like, wow.
Cheat Code love do that nonsense.
Shit is complex. But don't worry about that. Everything is in the time. I got songs there, honestly. We moving forward. Anyway, I got songs there from like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, man. Record that. Gonna actually come out in the summer.
No, like how that process go, I understand.
You know how the process
goes. He's still working on songs from 2017 now.
Plus, it's all about too. My whole thing is I had my time where I was pushing to be Jay-Z. You know, and that type of vibe, and you learn certain things about yourself and the world when you do them things. And I come to realize that I ain't that person. Like,
you don't see yourself being on the forefront like that necessarily.
No, as rap star,
yeah.
Nah, that fucking me. Check, because even
producer,
I gonna rap because I love it. I got to do it, but I gonna be more. I more like a run the jewels, do my thing. You know what I mean? But I ain't. So a lot of things that you need to do to propel yourself to a certain level in the game, that ain't my thing, and I ain't doing that. You check, I don't care how much money you try me. Man, them offered me the first time I went States. Man, them offered me a deal. Asylum Records offered me a deal as Dallas Austin fucking label. Nigga who find TLC and all them motherfuckers. They might offer me a fucking deal, right, in 2005. But they say I had to be a Jamaican. You check? Because in the States, period, especially at that time, Caribbean, everybody I was a Jamaican. No matter how much I tell people, hey, from St. Martin, okay, this is St. part of Jamaica, I got you, my nigga. Yeah, it was like
capital of Jamaica.
It was like,
so they want you to put on an accent and make music like that and things.
No, the man tell me straight up. Because to them, I don't have to put on an accent. You understand? Honestly, if you look at America, right? Dead ass Caribbean people, we're like the most educated people in the world, dog. In reality, because we know everything about everywhere.
Yeah,
we know everywhere. We look at geography, we're like, okay, that Iceland, Poland, we know that place, we hear that. We know that. You talk to a fucking American, dog, the majority of them, oh shit, okay, it's Utah, my nigga. Oh, no, it's not Utah, it's Jamaica. Jamaica, it was Bob Marley, oh shit, I know. You tell them like certain places, they have no fucking clue.
That's true. When you still live in the States, I tell them I was born in Amsterdam. Tell me, oh yeah, it's in Germany, right?
No clue about anything besides themselves. Yep. It's very self-centered, very fucking people. You understand what I'm saying? So certain things you could use, and you know. So like to them, I'm speaking like a Jamaican because Jamaica equal Caribbean.
Nonsense.
Jamaica equal Caribbean.
The whole of Caribbean.
Period. Some of them might know Virgin Islands because they have US in front of it. Yeah. And then if I was speaking Spanish, they would say, okay, Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
That's it. That was back then. Now, man, them a little more educated because now certain islands get more money to put a budget on TV to say come to Curacao and them type of fuck up there. True. So boom.
I mean, when it comes to the Europeans had know about the Dutch Antilles because the Dutch Antilles.
Yeah, but some of them still just as ignorant.
Yeah, they're very ignorant to that.
Some of them just as ignorant.
We really more educated when it comes to that. So like I said, they didn't think I had to act like a Jamaican. They think all they wanted me to do
was Jamaican being.
All they wanted me to do was put on a belt buckle with black, green, yellow, gold, all the Rastaman colors with Jamaica on it, put on clothes, look like Elephant Man cousin and them type of fuck, and come out and you saying, you know what I mean? Because at that time when I went up,
tight pants dancing.
at that time when I went up, what was popping? No, Sean Paul, Give Me the Light. And the real version wasn't even popping. It wasn't Pass the Joe. It was Give Me the Light and Pass the Mo. I used to be so upset and say, I pass the Joe. Like, what the fuck? This is a watered down version of this fucking song. Anyway, that would pop in. So to them, anything, island, whatever, okay, we gonna fuck with it, but you gotta be a Jamaican. And me, I mean, I was young still, or like 19, 20, some fuck. I was like, nah, dog. I don't care. It was me, my best friend, producer. You check. He would have had a deal one time because he'd have to produce me. You understand what I'm saying? And then we had he bigger brother acting as we lawyer type figure. You know what I mean? Finesse king. He's a real estate dude. He come in there, you know, suit and thing, talking like fucking Don King nephew, going in. Yo, smooth as fuck though. I ain't gonna lie. But then by the time everything done, they watch me more like, so what? You know what I mean? Like, so you gonna do this thing or what? I'm like, no, dog, I can't go back St. Martin. I can't go back fucking St. Martin.
Once they see you on TV doing that shit, you're like, wait.
I don't want.
With the J.A. belt.
Yo, once you touch down President Juliana, that's it, man.
Like, come on, dog. Like, really? Get serious, you know what I mean? So, like, it's things, a lot of things like that make you realize certain things ain't for you, you know what I mean? So, I rather just, I do my music for me, and people who the fuck with my shit, who would fuck, you know? For me, honestly, for me, my boys, honestly, the music I like to make is what I gonna make, what I do make. And,
to respect that.
but everybody else, like, that's why I would push my shit back. I was like, yo, when I come here, it's like, yo, Gilla got it. Because Gilla got that vibe, you understand? Like, even from how I know him originally, it was to give him, to make sure he stay on that vibe. So you don't get caught up in the other vibe. You understand what I'm saying? So, and that's what happened. So, bam, we got Ra, like I say, and Ra is a fucking star. A straight superstar. Like, period. Because even when I was at his age, I see like mad skill. I see a lot of similarities, but he way more, like, he just out there. You understand what I'm saying? Because some of his circumstances.
He got more than natural personality.
Some of his circumstances. No, he was able, not even that he got a natural personality, but he was able to always live his personality. You understand what I'm saying? Certain times, with certain people, you have to put down your personality for the greater good. You know what I mean? Me personally, I did that for a long time. You have to, you know, bam, just stay quiet, hold it down. Because, you know, you're going to go bad. It's more than just yourself. You understand? But Ra, like I saying, the fucking man is a star. Dead ass. Period. You know what I mean? And St. people, period, in general, got a lot of talent when it comes to music and entertainment and those type of vibes because it's a fucked up environment. Let's be honest. All the big places that'll pop off, it'll be when the environment get the most fucked up. You know what I mean? When old school blues and all them things pop off, or go Detroit and them things fucked up. When France rappers start to pop off, Booba and them, it's all kind of craziness going on in France. England started to pop off. Brexit. Fucking when hip hop start in the Bronx. You know what the fucking Bronx is? The craziest people in the world is. Even Charlemagne know that. It's fucking a bunch of Caribbean people, Santo Domingo people, Puerto Ricans, etc. All in a mix with Americans in a fucking poor environment. Drama, hip hop invented. Jamaica, reggae, Bob Marley. You know what's going on in Jamaica. Political gang violence. You understand? Politicians giving fucking gangsters guns to go make sure man them don't vote against them. Bam. Reggae pop off extra. Bob, blah, 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 Peter Tosh, blah, 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 all that. But that come from struggle and pain and fuckery. You understand? Right now, St. Martin, fuckery. You understand? A whole lot of... It been going through fuckery.
I was just going to say that.
It been going through fuckery. I went through Lewis. Lewis was done a turn up. Like, you know? After that...
And that was 95.
That was 95. And after that 95, honestly, was a... I remember that. My mom lived without roof for 2 years. They had no electricity in COVID for 2 years. All that. But it was... Honestly, it was kind of cool. It was fucked up. It was like character building type of shit. And then after that is like another level of creativity hit St. Martin. And then, boom, Irma just hit there too.
So you say the next wave coming?
I'm telling you.
But then again,
depression and inspiration.
They got a lot of bad places. Like, even them Rat City, man, they didn't blow up like how big they had to be, but they blow the fuck up. To compare, and they might writing for Rihanna and all kind of thing. And you know St. Thomas is a wicked-ass place. You understand what I'm saying? It's the wickedest places to fucking pop off. That Trinidad soca, Trinidad is a ill-ass place. You understand what I mean? So like, we getting there. So bad, but we getting there. Right? We getting there.
Hey, life is about balance.
Yeah, exactly. It's about a balance. You could be somebody. You can be somebody who would shoot somebody in the face, but then at the same time, you would be the same person who would take care of your grandmother, love people, open the door for somebody, tell you good morning. But it's balance. It's balance, dog. It's balance. Sometimes you might have to do it because you know somebody fucking with your family or you know whatever. The bottom line. You know what I'm saying? So, but that don't always mean the person did this. So that mean the person is a. Now I find it's fucked up right now in a lot of society type of things.
Speaking of, I was just gonna say,
segue. Tell me thanks, no. There you go.
Since you get that one, we're gonna take a quick break and then we're going to get into the second part of this episode.
Vic him.
We'll be right back. Yeah. Yes, and we're back. And as for those that can see, we got a new guest that suddenly joined us.
Abracadabra.
But yeah. Because personally I've been wanting to get into this topic for at least three episodes now, but we've been putting it off because we want to have not only a female perspective on it, but we also, you know, K has his own particular views on it that I want to think that I want to personally hear, and I find other people should hear as well. So this R. Kelly bullshit now.
Okay.
We're going in and out, Kim. Pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
Like, oh my God.
Where do we start?
But yeah, that's a good.
Okay, so everybody's seen it.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I watch all.
Kimsey, you were saying you watch all of it.
No, I stopped. I was just like, I'm done with this shit.
How much you had watched till what episode?
6.
What?
4 or 6?
It was 6 episodes.
I stopped like halfway through 4. I was like, I was paused. I was like, okay, I've had enough of this.
3.5 then. Okay.
Yeah.
But I think you get. They had some different information in like 5 and 6.
Though. Yeah, I ain't gonna like 5 and 6 were a little different because it showed different vibes. But at the end of the day, after the second one, you really get a notion in the drift.
But
I was popping in the streets at the end.
But you see, Woods was saying that after the first one.
The thing is, for me, after the first one, I was like, okay, nigga.
Honestly,
I see where your motives. I see where you're going.
Nah, probably after like 2001. Honestly, it was pretty much a wrap, bro. We had a tape, man. I had a VHS.
Yeah,
VHS popping in like, oh my gosh.
No, but you see, but that's the whole thing. He was acquitted for that. So
nah, but let me tell you, acquitted.
But
that mean, let me tell you, you know I don't like what acquitted thing. Let me tell you why I don't like what acquitted talk. No, I don't mean the word. Not guilty, acquitted, whatever. Man, them like to use it here and use it there. Use
it when it's convenient.
Exactly. Now, all of a sudden, you trust the justice system. All of a sudden, you trust the justice system now. Before the justice system is fuckery, which we know it is. But now, because it acquit this man, we gonna trust him.
But you see, I will say to me, there's a legitimate reason for that. I'm not saying it's okay to think, okay, R. Kelly's innocent because, I mean, the evidence was, we saw that was nonsense what happened with the R. Kelly case in particular. But usually, when you see a black man or woman going to trial in the US, you feel like, okay, chances are, if he's guilty, they're going to make sure homie is guilty. Because you know they've been biased in favor. They quick to lock us up, basically.
But you gotta go behind the scenes. You gotta go deeper. Can't just look at the face. Who you making money for?
True.
White niggas. You know what I'm saying? Who's the other black man?
That was something I was mentioning in documentary.
Who's the other black man who do something big?
OJ.
Okay, good.
Making money for rich.
And not only was he making money, for white man, he was moving like a quote unquote white man. You understand what I'm saying? He was not fucking with the brothers. So you understand what I'm saying?
Even his haircut.
So you feel Kanye getting out if he got locked up now?
Kanye?
If Kanye getting some shit,
Kanye next one. I sick of people complaining about Kanye too. You know why? Because this
man, I'll show you who he was from John.
From the fucking beginning, just like R. Kelly. R. Kelly said he's the Pied Piper.
Yo,
ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind, etc., etc., etc.
But you see,
etc.
His mind is telling him no.
People
but
don't
his body.
know. You know, people don't know history.
Look,
because that's why I realized it was my fault as well. Because with that whole Pied Piper bullshit, it's only when I get the background of what a Pied Piper actually was, I was like, wow.
I will say though, for me being from a slightly different generation, to me it was beneficial to watch the whole thing.
Yeah,
because a lot of it started, like the first date that I mentioned was like 93, and that was like when Aaliyah stuff came in. I was born in 92.
Yeah,
I didn't know none of it. Like,
even in 92, I was
like, the extent of what was going on during that time, I wasn't paying attention to music, much less what going on behind the scenes personally with R. Kelly and Aaliyah and stuff like that. Like, I didn't get into actually following music the way I follow music till like late teens, 20s, now in Holland and stuff.
That makes sense.
I was unaware of a lot of the details. I know that the P-tape had come out. I saw the Boondocks and stuff like that. Yeah. The Chappelle skit and things like that. That was my familiarity in regards to the R. Kelly situation. But the forging of the documents, I assume that, so if she was 15 to get married, some forging had to happen somewhere or something like that. Some fishy had to happen somewhere. But it was a lot of shit that I didn't know.
I didn't even know she was underage.
Yeah, that was
15 and 27.
I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't know she was.
Yeah, I thought she was like 18.
We knew, man. We heard, bro. I was like, I think I tell you, that was my quiet. I was during my quiet era. So I was just sponging and picking up everything.
Like quiet. I am so tired of talking about it.
We know.
I mean,
so okay, we're gonna ask him one question. And then I probably gonna say one thing about Kid, and then we're gonna bust off from R. Kelly.
Because when you say K, have me flabbergasted too. Like, goddamn, for true, he's making money from the white people.
Yeah, I mean, but that's what that's what.
But that's just one aspect to it, though.
Yes, but that's the thing. I didn't even think about that. He said,
but Kim, like, one small question, Kim. What do you think about the girls, the not the girls, not the little girls, the parents,
the ones that was in the last like 2-3 episodes.
Yeah, the parents of the young girls.
I didn't watch those episodes.
Okay,
I stopped.
Not even them, not them from the show, but in general,
yeah, you gotta watch it.
Yeah, that's in general of you knowing after a while, you knowing Kel's known for such and such, and you basically actioning off your daughter.
But all of that I was saying is like, no, all of those things, quote unquote, said happen. All of those things happen, but why everybody coming forward now? It happened a while ago.
Exactly.
Because the money run out.
Hey, Kim. You see understand? You see what her name starts with? Okay. But that's the same thing, man. He's saying, dog. It's like it's all a lot of it is fake outrage. Don't ever get me wrong. R. Kelly is a piece of shit.
That's the word.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
R. Kelly is a bitch ass nigga. Facts. A bitch ass nigga who sings some amazing ass music.
Yes.
So me personally, when they say mute R. Kelly and stop listening
I don't like that.
We can't watch nothing. We can't listen to almost nothing if we're gonna start muting and fucking cutting off shows from people who doing these things, dog. But most of the entertainment, every fucking body in the entertainment industry, especially from them times in the back, was on some crazy fuckery.
We was talking about separating art from artists.
Yeah, I can't. With that one, with this one,
no. Okay, then don't do it, dog. But look, you're picking and choosing, dog. You gotta keep it real with yourself. The only thing I ain't gonna listen from R. Kelly is I Believe I Can Fly. Why? Because that ain't real. Right? Because that's more gospel-y. So I ain't gonna listen to him for that. But all the other music, he's singing what he about. So why now is a problem that he proved to you what he about now he's singing?
Okay.
Why somebody is a rapper saying he tell you I'm gonna shoot you in the face and he shoot somebody in the face, or I don't want to listen, I don't want to listen to him no more. I don't want to the nigga do what the fuck he tell you he was going to do.
The thing is,
why is that a problem? Why is that a problem?
My perspective is like I'm looking at it as a DJ, and it's really risky to play his music in the club right now.
No, I'm not talking about the club. I ain't talking about DJs. No, do your job. No, dog. Do not get yourself shot. Don't do it to yourself. Don't. No, as a DJ, you best. That's your job. I talking about at home. You don't have to feel guilty for listening to bumper.
I understand where you coming from. I get your point. The only thing that I see different there is that there are certain messages that are accepted, certain ones that are not. It's one of those things that you could definitely see that there's a hypocrisy in it. There's a double standard. Because you make a very valid point there talking about, so why we cool with niggas shoot niggas, but R. Kelly, and to me it's like the difference there is one is pedophilia is one thing.
That's horrible.
And there's many people that might be a lot cooler with a homie shooting another homie for some other reason. Like cool, I could defend that, I could understand that, I could see that, I could respect that more than an older man.
It's not about the act of.
But the problem with there is if I listen to a song talking about shoot a nigga or whatever
But
it
no,
is,
that's the point.
a message I could get more behind. However negative it is.
But that's you personally. But you're missing the point.
Getting behind. You can't separate the art from the artist when it's age ain't none but a number and my mind's telling me yes, but my body is telling me no.
Bro, you're making my point,
And
Gary.
for certain people,
you're making my point.
And for certain people that was unaware.
You're making my point, though.
I agree with what you're saying. If you was aware from jump that okay, all his songs was about this, and you knew what the situation was, but for those that was not,
so then they could
that never made the connection.
So that was so they could mute him.
I wasn't aware.
I
was not aware.
If you feel something wrong, then you could. But why is saying the analogy I was making with the shooting, right? The shooting in the face and R. Kelly is for people who would listen to the song of shooting somebody in the face. I have no problem with it until the dude who sing the song shoots somebody in the face. Then they want to stop listening to his music. That's the problem I have. You understand what I'm saying? If you have a problem with the music from before and you don't listen to it consistently, no problem. All respect to you. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So,
and there's also the similar aspect that, for example, if you look at Heineken when they had made that commercial about the sometimes lighter is better people, there was people that felt like, okay, you know what, this thing is they support beliefs or ideals or this some shit I don't agree with, and they gonna boycott based on that.
But I was
to me, I see the similarity there in the sense that is okay if I keep listening to R. Kelly music, that's a stream. If I go to his concert, that's supporting. That's something that's enabling his behavior, which is having these sex rings and the amount of layers of people you got to find him girls and pay off people, make sure you got lawyers and like the whole system that he been running for these years to allow him to do these type of things. Listening to his music directly funds that stuff. If you're aware that this is what he doing with his money.
But most people falsely now being surprised, bro.
I don't think it's falsely because I feel like there's a lot of people that's like my age and stuff that grew up in a sim that just didn't know all the details about that.
But look at the other negative effect.
People in the industry knew.
Yeah, for sure.
They knew.
And people who messing with it also knew. But I'm saying, but that's what I'm talking about. And I'm talking about certain people who, I'm talking about the people in the industry or the people who in the know. The ones who spreading.
I like
you understand? They spreading it.
I'll agree with
that's
you
what I'm talking because anybody with a personal own vibe, I can't tell them what
like
to do.
A consumer type of vibe.
I respect that. But when I talking about people who don't make, who do the influence. You understand what I'm saying? I talk about those people who.
I agree. There certainly is a lot of fake outrages. Now all of these people upset when all of them admitting themselves to have known and been aware of lots of more details that the average people in the public did not know.
But you see, that's another something. Because me and Kimsey was talking about this earlier. I was just gonna say that's the thing. If they had known and they just leave it slide or ain't do nothing to help the situation or what have you, they're just as bad. I agree with that. I was gonna say it like wholeheartedly, but then I have to recant my statement because at the same time, right now I on this whole like mind your business vibe, and if that's what I really believe and stuff like that, maybe I can't be upset if people doing the same thing. If they minding their own business, if that's not what they are necessarily about, but they're not gonna take away their own food off the table because that's potentially hurting their check. That have nothing to do with them physically. Can you really be upset with those people to that extent?
The people who was directly benefiting, you mean? The people who was like getting a paycheck out of it?
So enabling him. Everyone around him who was enabling him.
There's difference between knowing about it and just walking with him.
Yeah,
then being part of his crew and going after the girls.
But look, even if you want to be honest about it, they got that whole culture, you want to call it, it was more prevalent. It was prevalent, except it was regular dog. Like that been going on. That's politics.
Like what you just mentioned there is something that I thought that was interesting. The conversations that was sparked as a result of this thing. Some of the other names of who all was getting mentioned in terms of but you was with how old was such and such when she got signed to the Rock and all kind of other conversations that was popping up. Was like so. I'm curious to see what can happen if somebody decide to go after said person.
Because and it's not to say this was
you were in
the minority. You were in the minority. Honestly, the way my father self raised me up was like completely opposite to how most man would raise up my generation. Check. So man them at a certain point in time, man themself used to be like, but you soft, but you don't treat them guys them too good, but you know what I mean? That type of vibe, like, because at a certain point in time, that really was what it was now. You understand what I'm saying? Like if It really what it was. I thought about regular.
And that's one of the things that people is always leave out when it comes to this conversation.
How many?
Like the culture that exists is like, when people ask like, how could this happen? It's like, are you serious?
Let's be honest, dog. Let's be honest. If we know 10 girls, if we know 10, at least for sure me, my area and whatnot. If I know 10 girls in these definitions that we have now, I know for sure 7 of them been sexually abused already. You understand what I'm saying? By the time they was 18. You understand what I'm saying? In these terms. You understand what I'm saying? So, and I ain't going to say, like, because you hear me just say, yeah, I grew up different, I was different. But I still got culpability as well because man wasn't ignorant to what was going on. You know what I mean? Like, certain things close to me that I would, I would stop, I would fight for, whatever. But if it ain't had nothing to do with me, I don't care what the fuck. You understand what I mean? Like, okay, do I think? You know what I mean? Man in the block on a random...
That's my
which is
shit.
honestly part of why I stopped, why I couldn't really do the thing with us being on blocks, random blocks. I have my own vibe, my own people, because certain things, certain environments just toxic if you don't believe certain things and you keep hearing things and certain energies coming around, you can't be around those things no matter what. And certain times the talks on blocks would be like, yeah, dog, my baby mama in the club, my baby mama dance on there, like, crazy, slap up, bow. You know, it's not like, and man, like, yeah, dog, you do the right thing. You know what I mean? Like, that was the vibe, man. You just there, and I did quiet. I ain't saying, yeah, dog, you do the right thing. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't bigging him up. By indifferent. You understand? Indifference.
You wouldn't necessarily call it, yeah. You wouldn't tell him he wrong.
Indifference leads to progression of fuckery. You understand what I'm saying? It can go from, okay, touching here, and go from laugh here, and it's get worse, dog. You understand what I'm saying? But if you don't check something.
That's why I also believe there's, with the whole situation, there's legit levels to the blame of it. Cool, R. Kelly is the forefront of it. He is the one who doing all the misdeeds and whatnot. But the parents is the ground of it
Question.
I believe so, at least.
The question, do the people in this room feel that the chicks, not necessarily some of the ones that was like 17, 19 and older, because they had a few that was actually like adults, y'all could do what you want, I guess.
Yeah,
do y'all feel, the 14, the 15, got a chick who got peed on, she was 14 at the time, one of the chicks who apparently was involved with her, she was 16 or 17, like... Do we feel that any of these people have any culpability or the blame falls on them because...
Yo, trust me, dog. Everybody, no matter what you get yourself into, no matter how egregious the other person is, you always got culpability. Especially if you're grown, you always got culpability.
I'm talking about 14. That's why I'm talking about 14, 16. Do they have culpability in the same way?
You look. They do. Look,
let me tell you something.
They do. No, that's why. No, wait. I'm going to preference it. That was say if. You understand? That was say if. Because we know a lot of 14 and 16-year-old girls them who more mature than 30-year-olds. You understand? That they could handle themselves. But we also know 14-year-old girls who act like 9-year-olds. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why we can't put all of them in a grown thing.
Situation
and they're supposed to have guardians. The guardians supposed to make sure they're not in certain issues.
Look, R. Kelly is R. Kelly. That's first of all. That's.
But now we gotta let him say. Okay. We gotta let him say. Kim.
I just know when I leave here, I can probably open my Spotify, scroll down, listen to Honey Love on the way to the tram or the bus or whatever. Yes, well, for all his deeds, he needs to serve his time playing out. They need to stop tearing down the man for his try to tear down the man's musical legacy. That is my thing. That I find is completely unnecessary.
Ain't nobody trying to tear down his musical legacy.
Yeah, they are too.
The stuff
because
with taking his music off of Spotify, things like that, I could agree that's tearing down his musical legacy.
Because then they have to do it to MJ.
If Spotify says, okay,
and there was debate in
the documentary does come out.
But that's why I know, but then don't do it now. They have to do it then.
Spotify
they ain't gonna use stream no more.
Yeah, with MJ for sure that had to be done already.
Yeah, Spotify just moved the music from the playlist. The music is still obtainable, and his music has peaked. Of course, people are now listening more to this music than they ever had.
Because why?
5 years.
Okay, because why?
Promotion.
Because why?
Because his name
our publicity is good publicity.
Which is false.
Listen,
which is correct to the bottom line of the money. Which certainly
is not good publicity.
Which is correct to the capitalism bottom line. But when it comes to the whole picture bottom line,
things,
shit is not gonna be fucking. You understand? Because
this is certainly not a good look for Kells. Like,
maybe it's a transition era now, because this is the worst part of this era to me. This is the worst part of this era is the fact that just what you said there. The reason R. Kelly numbers spike now is because everybody want to hear what's going on. He name popping, right? Even though it's for fuckery, he name is popping.
That's part of it.
So it's because he name popping.
Part of it.
So what is the other part? But the other part is because of that stems from
his name is popping.
That stems from that. No matter what. So because they're going to listen to it on Spotify. They're going to listen to it on Tidal. They're going to listen to it on streaming platforms, right? Back in the day, if somebody didn't like something, they want to hear somebody who they don't like, somebody who they don't want to support, they're going to check their partner who got a CD, listen to it. R. Kelly makes no money from that. They're going to, if it's later in life, you could just straight up free download it, whatever. R. Kelly don't make no money from that. Right? But now, this era with the streaming, right, which is interesting,
causing him to be supported.
People don't need talent to make money. All it needs is attention. Because all it needs is people to click, play, you get stream, play, you get stream, play, you get stream, play, you get stream. Man ain't got to play you to hear you, no. Man got to play you just because we want to hear it so we could talk about, we have something to talk about. So, like, that's why you see a lot of Tekashi 6 fuckery and all these type of, you know what I mean?
Draco.
Man, them Facebook live in and fake gun. So, you know what I mean? All that. So did the man. Big Draco for president. I take a vote for Soldier than Kanye. I tell you that, facts. I'd rather Soldier be my president than Kanye.
I know. Just to wrap up this whole thing, because we've been on it for a minute.
Yeah, try to move off, Kelly. You see me try to move it off, right? You see me try.
I just think, but I find if you had no, is your choice whether you want to listen to or not. I personally can't separate the music from the artist, knowing what I know now.
Okay.
And I personally feel that the parents have more on the line saying everything like that. You tell me your 16-year-old daughter's in somewhere house and you ain't gonna go and busting that door for that?
Facts.
For her? Never done.
But look, you know why? Because they got ulterior motives, bro.
But the thing is, you like
that's all we can say.
I just gonna say this and then I think we can move on from this.
Drop it. I will.
But R. Kelly R. Kelly is the power man in this whole story. He has a lot of influence in terms of his sexual ring that he was running for years.
His sexual activities.
Yeah. It's a ring. This man was funding his ring for years. And the girl that he peed on, this man was funding this family's house. Was paying. He's paying the loan of the father.
That's why he get quit.
You know how much power you have,
bro. That's what I'm saying. Man.
You know how much power you have. You're giving this whole family, like, basically paying almost everything in that house, providing. The father working for you, but you paying the father, and you doing that with his daughter.
I was a bass guitarist.
Dog, that's regular. I ain't even going to lie to you.
You know how much power you have?
It's horribly
regular. And then maybe
regular.
This girl wanted to probably become like a thing. I don't know. But if R. Kelly then went to that girl and knowing that this man is the boss of her father, and God knows how the father talks about this man. You know how much power he has?
I just want to bring up one quote from the Boondocks.
Yeah.
Facts.
Now when people see P, they move. She saw P, she stayed. Granted, it's not right what he did, but that you cannot separate that fact.
The thoughts of Sean, they're not the thoughts of the thoughts of
as messed up as that is,
the only reason
that's a fact, Jack.
The only reason I won't co-sign that is because I did not see the tape.
Look,
I can't say whether she did indeed smile or
no, Sean, wait.
Like look like she was enjoying it or whatever. I don't know if that was the case.
It's very easy to say. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's very easy to say you shoulda moved. You shouldn't let nobody pee on you. Such and such.
Mm-hmm.
We in a certain mind state where we were empowered to know that that ain't the thing for us to be doing. You understand what I'm saying? That's disrespectful.
But
no, if you from birth, from time you've been raised up, you've been treated like a piece of shit. You understand? Nobody don't fuck with you. You don't get no real love. All you see is fucking hate. All you see is rejection. All you see is all those type of things. Mm-hmm. So when this R. Kelly figure, who such a powerful man, you understand, to somebody who don't have that type of love, who don't have nothing to really aspire to. They checking like, yo, this is the wall, dog. Like
Already
this
have a
man,
lack of
this man like
self-esteem
me.
and thing.
And I don't see. That's why I say it's regular, because all these things is things that was around every day, dog. Like, you understand what I mean? This is what being done
That's what we're
all
saying.
the
We
time.
all have like a nasty uncle. We
This
all
is-
like
this
do
is-
like a
And I
nasty
feel like
power.
that is what
That's
you
the-
just
how it is on
mentioned
the street.
is
That's-
one of the biggest
it's
reasons
power.
people defending it. Is
Politicians,
because
etc.
they see something that they can identify with. They see a situation
Yeah.
that they recognize, and because they don't want to see them, certain women especially would not want to see themselves as a victim or imagine themselves as being a victim and being like, no, I prefer, it's not that big of a deal, and defend it and all kind of things, because it's like, but my uncle touched me and I don't want to
That's
admit
the thing. It's
that
so
I'm
wrong with
now
me.
a victim
That's
and
a
I
big
got
part of that.
problems and
That's
things.
a big part. And I mean,
And to me, that's not
even,
just
even what Woods was
just
saying.
because you have the uncle don't mean it's right.
What
That's all I'm saying.
Woods was saying, why I say it's regular in terms of power, right? All the power come from is the money, right? And back in the day, that's the thing, that's the fuck up thing with money. Back in the day, honestly, the power used to come from, like, way back before my times. It used to come from more what you could do, your skill set as a man. You understand what I mean? If you could do certain things, then boom, you know what I mean? You're gonna naturally have the power to have more females around you, etc. Like that. You could provide. But then when it kind of convert into straight physical cash, to where you don't really need to have certain type of skills per se.
Traits.
You understand what I'm saying? You could even abuse that power more, because the power been abused from back in the day. They say it's nothing new. Power been abused from time man born.
Absolute
That's
power
what it
corrupts,
is.
absolutely.
So now the money to come, the man don't get drunk off really the money, because money is just paper. You understand what I'm saying? The power come from what you're going to do with the money. You understand? Because everybody trying to get money, everybody trying to get a commodity. We basically live in a capitalist world, because, you understand what I'm saying? The world's small, USA is still the head. So we basically all living on a hustle. So we kind of watching, wow, this man got that, even subconsciously. You understand? So no matter what, the person with the silver spoon going to have everybody sitting down at the table. You understand? Now it's for that person with a silver spoon to decide and differentiate how he going to filter his shit. You understand? They're going to have a man like me who would filter my shit like, okay, I only want people who got a certain type of moral stature, certain type of values, you know what I mean? Certain things that, you know, that certain things that I about, bam, we don't do this, we don't rape chicks, we don't bam, we about certain things. You understand? We might do all kind of, but we about certain things. Now they're going to have, the other frame of thought is like, okay, we're going to go for the fucking weakest link. Because now, weakest link's easy to get. So now, me, with my way of thinking, I going to have 4 or 5 things. The way they think, they might have 400 things. You understand? Because you understand the lowest common denominator. You understand? It's easy pickings.
For this man, it wasn't nothing because the man already there, and it's like the girls, and to some degree, would like already throw themselves, and he just picked from that selection because he had to show all the girls screaming his name. All of them, a large percentage of them underage or young, teenage and stuff like that. Cause that's normally the biggest group of people who go to concerts, and the biggest fans and fanatics of artists is like 15 to maybe 25 or so, somewhere around that age group.
But I think okay, look, I think we could end it right here. I got a story. Then I can end it to this story. We might have I remember we had a song. Okay, at a point in time, me Super Outcast had a group. But we had to do a specific song, right? With a specific person, right? And I remember going by the person house. Boom, I meet the person mother. And the person mother literally auctioning her fucking daughter to me. You check because she hearing the song on the radio thinking it gonna pop off. You understand? No. The person themselves, they ain't come from they come from humble beginnings. You understand what I mean? So the things that they exposed to and the things that they accustomed to doing is grimy. You understand? So they see their daughter fucking song and ready to take it. Oh shit, they gonna blow the fuck up. This boy could have whatever he want. I talking about, I come there, song playing. She like, oh, you want this? You gonna come talk to my daughter? How you want? You come back for my daughter? Come. She want to sleep in the house? You understand what I mean? And that's how things go. A lot of that is happening every day. Dope dealers, politicians, anybody with a fucking bag. You understand what I'm saying? The man going in houses and they fucking mothers and daughters. You understand? For years, dog. So motherfuckers don't act surprised, dog. That's the world. That is the world. It's power. If you're funding things, it's power. That's how things are rolled.
The only reason it's known now is because social media. News can spread quicker.
Yeah, the only reason it's known amongst the general population.
Yeah,
but the people who they always know. Is that why I'm not fussing with nobody who normal 9 to 5 nigga, normal walking. I ain't talking about none of them. I don't have no problems with none of them. Trust me. When I talk about these type of things and flip, it's about people with power. People who sit down in seats. People who sit down who wearing suits and things. So man, I'm like, oh, they wearing suits, so they cool.
I feel like I get where you're coming from, and it's certainly true. But I think that's somewhat of a misconception as well.
What?
In the sense that it's only coming from these people.
Yeah, we talking about
we move on.
Like, just talking about the power dynamic. I feel like there's lots of situations where you see people with power that.
Yeah.
Where it's not they might not necessarily be the politician, but because I'm a school teacher or something like that. I
just say names. I just say a name. Power. I just say a title. Power is anything. The fucking Albert Heijn
someone that has influence on someone else.
The Albert Heijn. But when I say in bigger power, it means the real power. Cause the fucking cashier Albert Heijn, he got a little power. He could tell you your thing costs 75 cents more. But I mean, how big of a power that really is. You understand what I mean? But I talk about a dude who say one thing and that affect 400 people, 4,000 people, 10,000 people. You understand what I'm saying?
Let me ask this then. Since we are this whole thing with power, what are you feel about this whole Machel Montano coming back to St. Martin thing then? Because when I ask about power, that could also be seen as a power vibe. Because according to the story, which as far as I understand it,
which one?
Machel Montano comes to Martin.
Yeah.
Get hold up.
Young Jeezy?
Get hold up for drugs. Say they treat him, they treat him bad and all that kind of thing, and ain't coming back until he get apology.
Okay, yeah, that's true. That was a long time ago. I figured out.
So now, according to what I don't know if this is true or not. He's supposed to get a big sum of money to come back to Martin.
Something like 250,000 or something.
I didn't want to put the amount because I don't know if it's true or not.
I guess you get a bag.
That's what I heard.
That's what I heard as well.
Allegedly, it's 250K.
So now, are you think there was actually an apology given, or you think the money was apology?
The money was an apology.
Look, fam. I mean, how long we done been selling out the fucking island already?
I made a song about it.
So you find out the sell-out move then?
How the Indian stores get on Front Street? All of them. You know what I mean? How Slick Rick get his jewelry back after he defraud the fucking island, come perform, drink a bottle of Hennessy, a bottle of vodka, rap 2 words, G-Money perform his whole performance for him. You know what I mean? And this is what we do, dog. This is what we do. When we growing up, myself growing up as from a father who on some pro-African, pro-black vibes. You know you'd hear? Because you'd be awakened to it from the jump. You'd hear things like from first grade and things like, nah, man, you look like African. You smell like a Haitian.
The Haitian.
Oh, you black like Haitian. You understand? Me, I used to be like, oh, thanks. Like in terms of, cause they couldn't tell me, I was smelling good. My mother take care of me, but and my Jergens lotion, I was smelling good. But whenever they were like, yeah, your complexion, you know, you must be dumb like us. Anything relating to Africa, like how I was raised, it would be like, oh, thank you. I got African name. My name is Keontae. It's fucking African. Like, look. Little things, dog, little subconscious things that are coming to your mind that people don't really understand that affect you till you're a grown ass man and you don't understand why certain actions you have. Like a fucking teacher would call me Kunta Kinte, and she does a battle in she head, dog. Like,
I agree.
What about? You understand? And she a black woman. You understand what I'm saying? And I wasn't about that.
Self-hate is real.
Don't call me. Yeah, it's
self-hate is real.
But what I'm saying, it's not the white people doing it. It's we own black people. You understand? Like, it was black on black. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, because they pretty much admit, they pretty much saying like, yeah, this light skin partner, he better because he light skin. You understand? Oh, look at your hair. That was the big thing with our generation. That's why I'm happy with now. Like, that's why I even move like how to move, because like, we had to have a certain type of hair. Everything that we had to have, basically, was white. If you don't think about it.
It all stems from European beauty standards.
The girls
can't see the naps.
Man could have long hair only with the permit. I remember that fuck. Man, I remember my boy had the hair. I was always lazy. I had my hair chopped down. I was never in the growing man hair thing. But I was always keeping for them niggas of my boys. All them had the hair locks out or whatever. Man can't go in academy because he hair locks. What locks got to do with school? You understand what I'm saying? But no, the next man, no, he perm me hair. Homeboy perm he here. Got it in one. You understand? Looking like fucking Razor Ramon. And yeah, this is acceptable though. Why? Because
European beauty standards.
That's it. And that's a man them don't even understand. That's how we were raised.
Yeah, no, camera done. It empty.
Oh,
camera dead.
Oh.
Okay, man, I don't understand that how we were raised self. You know what I mean?
But again, you find out St. Martin selling out then?
Well, it's a big part of it, yeah. I mean, look, they gotta do what they gotta do. Honestly, to be honest with you, dog.
Let me ask you something though, before you answer that. Do you not feel that St. Martin is a position by definition to sell its island out?
Yeah.
Being that tourism is our main pillar. The whole concept of tourism is accommodating, trying to see how do you fit in to accommodate the white man, the white tourist in a way that comes here and provides the dollars, and these people are praised and put on a pedestal because their dollar is almighty and we need their money so much.
Yeah.
And the same way that would be looked at Carnival and all of these things, like, well, they bring the tourism dollars and all of these things. So we gotta bend over and just accommodate these people no matter what.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Carnival is culture. Carnival is important thing. But after a fucking hurricane like Omar, and all the drama that bring, right? And all the expenses,
the license plates,
and all the drama. For man them, for real. And for man them to really be too focused on like $3,000 costumes and them fuck.
To wear once.
If you could do it, you could do it. You know what I mean? But like, I ain't know about it. It rubbed me a little bit the wrong way, but I understand you have to me, if they could have found a balance where, okay, because people need to let off steam and people need to, exhaust. People need to do that. People need
to free up themselves.
Yeah.
They need the carnival vibes.
Carnival is, like I say, carnival is culture. It's part of the St. Martin vibe. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna say you're gonna cut the thing off.
Do you feel it straight away though? Cause like you saying it's culture, that's been a debate for a long time. Whether it's like what carnival is now? Is this truly still a cultural thing? Like, but you see, it's part of what we do. Yes,
but dog, what is St. Martin culture now? What is St. Martin culture?
Another very good question.
It evolved to what we evolved to.
Another very good question.
Because when you make an island, look, St. Martin is mini Holland. Without Holland, St. Martin is America and Holland put together, right? But with little bit of the only thing we get from Holland, what we get from Holland is the fact that we got so much different nationalities and whatnot. You understand? So we able to adapt, which is our benefit and our downfall, which is the yin and yang shit.
We don't know what the St. Martin identity is
because we assimilate to so much things. We got even here with accent.
Why do we rap, dog?
No. That don't say that. Because Caribbean man start rap.
I understand that.
So I don't subscribe to that. For a small second in my brain, I think on that, but nah, fuck that. Anything because music
answer with just influence.
Music,
like,
music in general.
Anyway.
But we grew up in it for sure.
You could make the argument that it's our culture because we grew up in it. Like,
but St. Martin, dog. St. Martin is a mishmash of American capitalism.
Everything on our TV,
hood vibe.
All our fast food.
Yeah, and
then we dress.
We for the Caribbean,
we speak English.
Everybody to come to us. Like unless you're going to Puerto Rico and them fuck to buy big malls and things. But all from back in the day, we used to have the only fast foods. We used to have
airport.
So say man from Sable come over buy some Kentucky. Man from Antigua come over buy some pizza.
I remember once
they still do that, right? They come to buy clothes, come to buy things, so we always had a vibe where we're going to have a lot of people coming in. You understand? And the duty is the duty of the government. Dog, that's why they got divisions in the government to make sure, as a tourist island, we don't lose our identity. You understand what I'm saying? That's the whole point. That's one of the roles. Why they have a culture department for? Then what they there for?
Do you feel they're working optimally?
I was just going
to ask, is anything in St. Martin working optimally?
I'm going to be real.
But with Carnival, in terms of Carnival, it's kind of weird. Because even in Aruba, like, Carnival, what it was 10 years ago, it's completely different now. But it's also because now we have like a big influx of Latin people, and they also want to celebrate Carnival.
True.
So should we now condemn them and say no, we don't want y'all to take part in it? Or should we allow them?
In some ways, yes. In some ways, yes.
It's up to us. You got to be strong.
They have to be able to adapt to us if they want to be part of it.
Look. Let me tell you something. You ever talk to Dominican? Talk to Dominica who go to Jamaica. Talk to Dominica who go America. Talk to Dominican Iceland. He still saying Iowa. He still got the same, pretty much the same accent. 98% of them, the man them do not lose the accent. They don't lose the culture. They stick to what they on. They might assimilate in terms of, okay, we're going to, blend in, so we got to blend in. But at the end of the day, they recognize other Dominican. You could tell they're Dominican. Even Jamaicans, for the most part, the man them stick to the vibe. You understand what I'm saying? So, we just got to find a vibe. You understand? If you want to find a vibe, we got to find a vibe. But then at the same time, our vibe is also differences. Do you think that's our vibe? Uniqueness. Everybody could be different. Kim could be done with what Kim done with. I could be done with what I done with, and then we meet in the middle at Carnival and jump over Juve.
But the thing is, especially if you live on an island that's very diverse, then it's really weird cause in Aruba it's like Latins, Dutch, Americans, and then you have native Arubians.
Where the black people fit?
Native Arubans.
Native Arubians.
I'm just asking.
I mean, Native Arubians, if St. Martin is also live, like Aruba is a cesspool. Like there is nobody. Honestly, nobody can say
that's a hell of a term to use here.
Legit.
But it's like Aruba is legit. Like nobody can say, or for 100% certainty, they're 100% Arubian.
I feel
you're not.
Majority of Caribbean islands.
Well, look, at the end of the day, dog, we black.
I think I don't want to do Sabons that is full Sabon though.
Probably.
But
I ain't gonna say all this.
Sabon's a whole other topic.
I got love for Sabon's, I will perform with Outcast with Sabon perform, right? Dog, we pull up by the hotel, take a look at it, put on we stuff, say like we take a walk. Man, take like 18 steps. Next thing you know, we reach far, then we turn around.
They reach far with 18 steps. Keep that in mind.
And then we turn around, right? And when we turn around, they got like, dog, I swear to you, they got at least 50 girls behind of us, just walking. Like, wait for us? And you're like, yeah, like, you guys come to the island, y'all performing tonight. They follow us the whole trip.
Sabon cool as shit. Very friendly people, though.
I say it in a loving. That was dope as shit.
In Aruba, we had a similar vibe. We went to perform in Bonaire, and Bonaire, Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao.
Bonaire is like the people that nobody's talk about. Nobody mentions Bonaire anymore.
Bonaire, like when people go shopping, they fly to Curacao to buy clothes and stuff like. So this. In that
similar
vibe.
context, yeah.
Similar.
Me, 20, not even 20, I was like 19 years old. We flew there, I had to perform there at a party, and they booked me for like other like bar gigs before the party itself. And I reached down in my head, okay, we're going to the sister islands, so I am expecting a similar
vibe.
Yeah. Yo, I land on, I seen cameras and thing. I ain't that big. I wasn't. Yo, but I felt the love, no. Yeah, I felt the love.
That's like me, like the first couple times I went to Anguilla.
You gotta be a star over there, Anguilla, man.
But listen, not even that. It's like I just know. I working on my papers. I can get my Anguillan passport. Listen here, I went over there for Carnival. This is now, like, I went a couple times in high school or whatever. But I went over there for Carnival, and I went a night in a village. My cousin doesn't really go out, but she had to work in a village. It was a little pageant. I walk in the village, but I'm waiting for her because now she was still getting ready with her contestant or whatever. And I see someone I know, a girl from St. Martin, of course, her boyfriend. And I was like, hey, what's up? I asked if he see my cousin. He was like, no, but Kim, you and Anguillan, you gonna see somebody, you gonna be fine. So said, so done. I turned around, went by a bar to get a beer, and that was it. I was never alone again for the rest of the night.
Bruh.
But again, friendly people. Some of them.
Yeah, but Anguilla, man, when they get a St. Martin girl, it's a rap. All hell break loose. Oh, yo, dog, I got some man girl. Yo, is the sun, the moon, the stars?
No, there was an error. I couldn't remember. There was an error. Listen, there was like a set of girls. Just had Anguillan boys.
Yeah, because all the man been stacking money since they were 6 years old doing construction. we out here buying KFC and Nikes and Jordans and all kind of high tech.
No, from 16, these guys just have cars and done building foundation.
They've been walking since they're 3 years old and they don't have nothing to spend the money on. We out here flossing, going in the club, throwing things in the strip club.
And Anguilla boyfriend come over, you go on and you get the shop.
I remember a girls come, I see a girl, like, hey, we're going out home. She watched me. I'm like, what going on? It's Anguilla man tense. She said, boy, he might slap me after if I hit him. I'm like,
oh, wait, no, I never had none of those.
Because you was Kim, because you was Kim.
I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, they don't play that fuck though. I ain't gonna lie. Anguilla man love us St. Martin woman, at least before. I don't know. But
alright, so we're 0-35. We're 0-35 minutes in. I'm gonna ask y'all people how much longer y'all want to continue this conversation.
But I think it's about time.
I feel I would love to continue, but we have to wrap it someday sometime. You know?
People's got responsibilities in the mornings.
Responsibilities?
I don't sleep. But
so Key and Kim.
I don't sleep at all.
So Key and Kim, well, if you got something y'all would like the people to know as we wrap up. Yeah.
Good thing we got you.
Yeah, exactly. I was just gonna say that, but we got King here too, so I don't know if y'all depend on how y'all want to
last name,
I feel you.
No, man.
But yeah, so what y'all want? Last messages, last words to the people. Them.
The lady gotta go first.
Plugs.
Yeah, what you got going on that you want to let the people know?
Not even what I got going on. It's 2019. It has to be a year of growth. Let's make success the number one thing we work towards.
Folks, she wearing glasses, so she's serious. She's looking very intellectual right now.
Make success your focus. Sift out your life and figure out what's important.
Man, your business.
Yes, don't watch me watch TV.
Yeah.
And
Don DeMarco.
just positive vibes and good vibes, and 2019 should be a good year.
Word.
Once everybody just do that.
Seth.
Okay.
Drake. Nah. More I like to say it. Yo, just keep everything moving.
Operation Unity.
Watch the SmokeHouse vibes. We got a lot of things popping. Check out Operation Unity. Fight injustice until it's just us. It is. That's the motto.
Okay,
that's what we should do for R. Kelly and everybody else too. Yeah, you understand? But so check everybody who we working with. Make sure you keep following Gilla, support Gilla. You know what I mean? Always support Gilla. Don't fuck around. Check for Young Raw EP on deck. It's actually gonna be so hard, brother. It's hard, man. It's gonna be hard.
On deck is the title?
No, I'm just saying it's coming.
Okay.
Sorry.
They got
my vernacular. Huh?
They got title?
No, we don't do it titles.
Okay.
No, I'm joking, man. When they come out with titles, we'll be there, man. We got a couple titles. Yeah, damn. The EP I'm working with S.A.E, almost done. Boom.
No title on that one either. Not yet.
Like, yo, it's about vibe. You know what I mean?
They're going to release an EP with just a bunch of
numbers
behind it.
Let me tell you something about me. Even when we call me or whatever with me, even somebody used to call Gilla, like a Gilla's so technical sometimes with some things. I'm like, yo, fuck it, let's vibe it, dog. The whole pitch is fuck the pitch, vibe it, dog. Wanna hear it is good. We rolling. You know what I mean? So I don't roll like that sometimes, but mixed with the technicality.
Okay.
So yeah, check for all the projects. I got a little teaser for my album coming out in the early March. Got 5 songs I'm putting out on Spotify and all that. I got a project there, St. Martin project, S.I.N. space M-A-A-R-T-E-N, St. Martin, because that's what you're about saying.
Oh, the 3-track one. Right?
Yeah, the 3-track one.
Song,
yeah, track with me and Cheat Code.
Shanti.
Yeah, and a track with Shanti.
Is Miss Don't Care, right?
Mrs. Don't Care, that's showing my writing and just producing and thing, R&B and shit. You know what I mean? Diverse. I ain't gonna sing it for you, but I gonna let somebody.
Sassy was on that one?
Who?
The Sassy track that was on that one?
Yeah. Sassy to let, for the young niggas. I got a lot of styles. The next track I drop in, I let a couple of young boys them hear it. They're like, oh shit, I could do that. Nah, I could do whatever I feel like doing. Trust me, though. I ain't that good. Step it up.
Coming for the young boys.
But yeah, man, enough love though. St. Martin, all about St. Martin. You hear me talk critically about it because it's love. I ain't a nationalist. You know what I mean? Nationalists just move blindly with whatever the country said to do, and whatever happen, look the other way and be like, yes, do it. Let's kill niggers. I don't care.
For my country.
Nah. I ain't about that. I is a patriot. Meaning, I want to see the country go the right way. You understand? Meaning, if I got to fucking burn shit down,
that's what gonna happen.
That meaning gonna happen. You dig? So yeah, it's all love. SmokeHouse, get that SmokeHouse. Big up to all the boys.
Woods.
What thing at the club?
When the next party popping?
I'm talking about the club actually, yeah. So just put this in your calendar every single Thursday.
So that's a regular thing now.
It's a regular thing.
The Thirsty Thursday.
Every single Thursday, Club Escape. You got your boy Woods doing this thing. Either MCing or playing or doing both things at the same time.
Escape the Amsterdam?
Yeah.
Easy, that good spot there.
So come through. every Thursday. And if there's something special coming up, I'll let you know. Just follow me on IG.
Say, bro.
And we keep it locked.
All right.
Put me on a guest list, bye.
Hey, the IG, bye.
But yeah, my plug's basically been the same for the past couple of weeks. The 2 latest tracks that's out, one by the 3 Conscious Cats, which is me, Cheat Code, and Alto. For those who don't know, we got a track called Hydro, which is out now, produced by Alto as well.
Big tune.
And then we got another one, which is me, Mr. King track, me and Dollar G. That one is called Criminal.
Yeah, I heard. I like that tune. I ain't gonna lie, he played by me though. Oh, they did in the studio. I like it.
No get it. But yeah, that was both of those tracks now out now on all streaming services, whichever you choose to use. So go ahead and stream them things. And Nizzle.
Yeah, just for the shortness of time, I got nothing to say. I gonna keep my things a little short this week. So yeah, mind your business. That's about it.
Yo, shout out Dark Audio, the boys, them, Beat Boys, them.
Shelly and Guaz, shout out to them, man.
That's Jay Sonus and Alex.
My bad, you're right.
Huh?
Gotta use the people proper monikers and whatnot.
Okay.
I know, just before we leave, just shout out K for coming through again.
Enough love, man.
Yes.
I appreciate that. Hey, let me congratulate all you for the vibe. I really. No, you old, but I mean, I appreciate all you doing, all your thing on the podcast vibe. I ain't even gonna lie, like maybe 3 years ago, 7, like, I gotta do a podcast. But life. So all you niggas win. High fives all around.
But we trying the thing. You know, I also, since it was said, I also like to thank Kim Z for coming through.
Of course.
And giving her input with the dialogues.
Shit. My bad. One thing. I gotta big up Awoki Entertainment.
Awoki.
Yeah, they got things going on. You got a lot of good vibes.
Personally,
it's Aruba dude.
Okay.
We working together there now. So this man got ability to sell his own tickets and things. So all of us, like when we get where we going and we doing shows and all that, we don't gotta go through fucking Ticketmaster and all them fuck boys. We can just go through we got our own vibe, own network. We could go through You know what I mean? He got a lot of things going on with himself, so you gotta check the vibe out.
This man has an artist name, so we should not put his government name on the podcast. Or?
His government?
No, the man himself.
Awoki Entertainment.
Okay, yeah.
Look for Awoki Entertainment.
If that was out there,
you'll find him.
Okay,
all right.
cool.
Word.
And I think with all of that being said, I feel like ain't nothing else that we forgetting. Alrighty then. So with all of that being said, we'll see you people the next time we link up.
Bless.
Peace.